The first sound that reached me was laughter. Not mine, not hers. Laughter from beyond the door. A man's laughter, deep, careless, cutting through the quiet night like a sharpened blade. My chest tightened as I stood outside Emily's apartment, gripping the small box in my hand. Inside it lay the ring I had spent months saving for, the emblem of the life I believed we were meant to share. My knuckles turned white, my breaths came shallow, and my feet felt rooted to the ground. I tried to convince myself it was nothing, a friend, a neighbor, some harmless moment I was overthinking. But then her voice rose, higher, sweeter than I had heard in weeks. She hadn't laughed like that with me in months. The box scorched my palm. My chest constricted so sharply I thought my ribs might break. I forced myself to knock. The laughter cut off immediately. Footsteps, the door swung open. Emily stood there in a dress I'd never seen before, her hair curled, makeup bold. Behind her, a man slipped quietly into the hallway, not even sparing me a glance as he passed, leaving only the scent of cologne and arrogance behind. "Daniel," she said, startled. "You weren't supposed to." "Who was he?" My voice was ice. Her lips parted, then pressed together. Her eyes flicked away. "Just a friend?" That phrase struck me like a blow. Just a friend. Then why the dress, the laughter, the immediate hush when I knocked? The box suddenly felt absurd in my hand. I shoved it into my pocket, my heart fracturing. "I came here to ask you to marry me," I whispered, the words bitter on my tongue. Her face drained of color. She reached for me, but I stepped back. "You chose a party over me," I said, each word sharp and deliberate. "I'll save you the trouble. I'm done." I walked away before I could see her cry, because if I had, I might have stayed. 5 years passed. 5 years of silence, of avoiding her name, her street, her memory. I left the city, built a new life, yet some nights her laughter haunted my dreams, leaving me drenched in sweat. A betrayal that never healed, only left scars. Then, one autumn afternoon at a business conference, I saw her. The ballroom buzzed with chatter and clinking glasses, polished shoes on marble floors, and there she was near the stage, talking to a group of people as if she belonged to a different world. Time slowed, her hair shorter, sharper, her smile tighter, stitched back together. When her eyes met mine across the room, they widened with recognition, shock, guilt, something else. I turned away, pulse racing, but fate wasn't done. "Daniel," her voice came from behind me minutes later. I inhaled, bracing myself. "Emily." She looked older, not in years, but in weight, like life had pressed heavy on her shoulders. For a moment, neither of us spoke. "I didn't think I'd ever see you again. I hoped I wouldn't." Her words were cruel, spilling out before she could stop them. Her lips trembled. I deserved that. A tense silence settled between us, while around us laughter and music continued. Yet in that bubble, it was just the ghost of what we once were. "Why?" I finally asked, voice low, sharp from years of unanswered questions. "Why him? Why that night?" Her eyes glistened. "Because I was foolish. Because I thought life was passing me by, and I craved excitement. I wanted to feel alive, and I destroyed everything." She paused. I never stopped regretting it. Her honesty struck me, yet anger still twisted inside. "You didn't just ruin us, Emily. You ruined me." Her shoulders slumped, gaze fixed on her knotted hands. "I know." I wanted to walk away. I should have. Instead, I asked, "What happened to him?" Her face darkened. "He left. 2 months later. He was never really mine." The weight of her words hit me. She had traded forever for nothing. "Do you hate me?" she asked, voice fragile. I opened my mouth, then closed it. My heart battled itself. I hated what she did. But hate? After years, after countless sleepless nights? No. "I don't know," I admitted. Her eyes searched mine, desperate, seeking a way back into a place she had destroyed. "Daniel, I wish I could undo it. I wish I could prove I'm not that person anymore. I should have said no. I should have declared the past dead. But the broken part of me still remembered what it felt like to love her. And that memory whispered louder than reason. "Why now?" I asked, voice taut. "Why say this after all this time?" She drew a shaky breath. "Because I'm sick." The words froze me. Her eyes filled with tears as she continued. "Stage 2 breast cancer. The treatment's been brutal. I don't know what comes next. And when I saw you tonight, it felt like fate gave me one chance to make things right, even if you never forgive me." The air left my lungs, anger, walls I'd built, all cracked under the weight of her confession. I stared at her, torn between the woman who betrayed me and the one trembling before me. "You think I should pity you?" I asked harshly, chest aching. "No," she whispered. "I just needed you to know I'm sorry, truly sorry." Her words lingered like smoke. For the first time in years, I saw her not as the villain, but as a human, flawed, broken, scared, my heart twisted in conflict. "Emily," my voice faltered. I didn't know if I would forgive her or if I could. She stepped closer, eyes locked on mine. "I don't expect a second chance," she said, "but maybe one last conversation before everything ends." The music swelled, a haunting violin echoing through the hall. I felt suspended between past and present, love and betrayal, fury and compassion. In that instant, I realized the cruelest betrayal wasn't what she'd done 5 years ago. It was that part of me that still wanted her, despite everything. I didn't know if I could forgive her. I didn't know if I should. But as we stood there, two broken souls colliding after years apart, I knew one thing: this wasn't the end of our story.